Minecraft has remained a prominent and popular video game ever since its official release in 2011. The game experienced its golden era in summer 2013, where it reached its all-time high in popularity. Everything was great, your favourite YouTubers were dominating the platform, Mojang was as motivated as ever to deliver new content, and you and your friends were having a blast. After a long break from the game, it suddenly catches your attention once more. It's 2020 and all the memories come flooding back. Eager to relive the excitement and adventure from all those years ago, you boot up the game and start a new survival world. But something is different. It's not quite the same. You can't understand why, but playing the game feels empty. You quit the game after a few hours, and that world is never opened again. I use the word you because I'm addressing you, the viewer. If you've clicked on this video, you've more than likely experienced this feeling, and I think I know the reasons why. So sit back, get comfy, and enjoy, as I explain the real reason why you no longer enjoy Minecraft. Unwillingness to change is perhaps the largest reason as to why many no longer enjoy playing the game the same way they used to. I, like a lot of people, took a prolonged break from the game between 2016 and 2018. This time period was very dry content-wise, and Mojang weren't engaging with the game nearly as much as before. However, following the release of the 1.13 update Aquatic, and the re-emergence of the Minecraft YouTube space with creators such as PewDiePie, many people were eager to dive back into the game and relive their favourite moments. A lot of people returned to the game shortly after 1.14 was introduced. Since they stopped playing, the very scope of the game had totally changed. Update Aquatic had reimagined the ocean biomes, and 1.14 completely transformed several major aspects of the game. However, due to the way in which Mojang develops new features, many additions flew under the radar, leaving players completely unaware of some of the best additions to the game. Naturally, a lot of players tend to stick to what they're used to when playing Minecraft. This goes for both current and returning players. However, since the game has changed so much over the years, Minecraft is no longer tailored to the older style of gameplay. I've spoken to many returning players who don't even know that Netherite exists, or that the Deep Dark exists. These are large features that really can only be discovered if you are aware of them and actively seek them out, especially Netherite. I've heard of so many people who have been eager to start playing the game again. They'll start up a new survival world, make a house, a farm, maybe even go to the Nether. But after that, they'll stop playing. This is because they are failing to adapt their playstyle to the modern version of Minecraft. The lack of familiarity they feel with the countless new features leaves them confused, and instead of engaging with the new content, they stick with what they're used to. Ultimately, however, this method of playstyle does not provide them with the feeling they were hoping for when they booted up that new world. Instead, they get bored of the game quickly. After all, they've done all this before. Building a house and going to the Nether to get blaze rods is nothing new. You have to force yourself out of this loop and actively explore and engage with all the new content the game has to offer to properly enjoy it again. The point I'm trying to make is that, in order for you to enjoy Minecraft again, especially after a prolonged break, is to leave your comfort zone, engage with the new mechanics, go explore that new biome, experiment with the new mobs and technical features. Most importantly, players need to add variety to their gameplay, especially in survival. In my case, I had spent years in survival building in the same style. I enjoy building of course, but I rarely deviated from building in a rustic medieval style. While building intricate villages was fun, I always stuck to building in the same biome and with a similar block palette. Of course, this ultimately just burnt me out of the game. I was fed up of the gameplay loop which I was forcing myself into. So, I packed up and moved thousands of blocks away, to an ocean monument. I did this for two reasons. I was inspired by the many mega bases which I saw on YouTube and other social media, and building mega bases was a prospect I'd never considered since I was so used to building at a small scale. Additionally, I had never even built in an ocean biome. To be frank, I'm not even sure I had properly explored an ocean monument, even though they had been added years ago. I think this was a bold move for me because not only was I embarking on such a large project, but I was pushing myself totally out of my comfort zone. Building at this scale was something I hadn't tried before, and I'd never built anything using an ocean-themed block palette. I soon discovered that I was having the most fun in Minecraft I've had in years. Taking myself out of my regular gameplay style and trying something entirely new totally revitalised my energy and motivation to play the game, and it's led to the creation of a build which I'm very proud of, even if it's incomplete. But you don't have to completely switch up your playstyle to reignite your love for the game. The modding community offers an unlimited scope of replayability and new content for players who are fed up of the traditional vanilla experience. You could try something which totally turns the game upside down like RLcraft, or start off with something a little more refreshing, such as terrain overhaul mods like Biomes of Plenty, if you still want to maintain that vanilla plus style of gameplay. My hope with this video is that I can inspire some of you to try playing Minecraft again. And this time you won't quit after a week. Not if you really try to take yourself out of that same old gameplay loop you've been doing for years. I say all of this, but I'm not guilt-free myself. I've actively played the game all throughout 1.18 and 19, but I've only visited the Deep Dark once or twice, one of the major features introduced in this recent update. However, upon visiting the ancient cities, I've discovered so many more things that I want to do with them, like transforming the one that's near my base into a lush overgrown ruin, inspired by the lush caves, which are my personal favourite biome in the entire game. Or take the mangrove swamp. It's honestly one of the most unique biomes in the game, yet again, I've only visited a few times. I'm sure over time I'll think of something interesting I can do with it, maybe implementing frogs and the new mangrove wood somehow. This summer, Minecraft 1.20 releases. I really like this update as it's all about what I'm trying to encourage in this video, making your own adventures and stories. The addition of armor trims, archaeology, all add so much opportunity to add history and lore to your worlds. I hope that upon its release, many of you will try and engage with all the new features in the game, and this time do something new. Build in a new biome, use a totally different building style, or throw in some mods to the mix. The possibilities really are endless, and after all, Minecraft is a game all about what you make it. I truly believe that if you do all of this, you may just reignite your love for the game once more. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe, and check in regularly for uploads and daily polls. That's all for now, and I'll see you all very, very soon.